The wounded civilian. When people like us, calling for division, telling people that division is the best option to our problem, telling Nigerians that if every region can go their own separate way, it will be better for us. People hate us. People start insulting us. People start calling us names, saying, how can you be saying things like that? How can you be saying we should divide this country? But my question is that, what are you benefiting from this Nigeria that you are defending? Since we cannot learn, since we cannot do things the right way, let us go our own separate ways. Nigeria is a by-force kind of country. It's a by-force country. The British, they joined us together for their own selfish interest. Since things are not working out fine, since we cannot stay together and practice democracy, since we cannot stay together and respect each other, since some region feels they are the one born to rule, then let everybody go their own separate ways. Buhari was never fit, mentally fit to run this country or to be president of this country, Nigeria. But they imposed him on us. As an old man, instead of him to use that presidential power to unite the nation together, to rebuild the nation, he started using the presidential power to fight his political enemy. Started fighting those people that have offended him in the past. Started dividing the nation. Playing nepotism kind of government, tribalism kind of government. Look where we are today. Division. We keep deceiving ourselves we are one Nigeria while we are not. I just want to talk about 2 or 3 things today. And you guys will, at least I want you people to contribute by your comment if I'm wrong or right. A few days ago, the Arewa youth wrote to the UN asking them to declare the Biafra, the IPO, the Biafra agitation guys, a terrorist group. You see? Is that not nonsense? I said it before. The Biafrans, the Igbos, they are agitating for their freedom. They are agitating for their Biafra republic. Why is it that it is only the Hausas or the Arewa youth who is taking this thing too personal? They are the only tribe in Nigeria that have issued the Igbos in their land quick notice. They forgot that their people are also in other regions. Why is it that it's only the Hausa that are not happy, who is trying everything, doing everything to make sure they suppress the Biafra agitation? Why? If the Igbos are calling for their state, for their Biafra republic, why is it that it's only the Northerners who is fighting them, who don't want to hear anything about Biafra? Why? That means there is something fishing there. There is something there. Why are you writing the UN asking them to declare the Biafra agitation, freedom fighter, those people, the IPOs, a terrorist group? We have Fulani X-Men roaming about with AK-47. Fulani X-Men have killed over 10,000 people in Nigeria, in different states. And you have not been able, write a letter to the UN to brand Fulani X-Men a terrorist. But you can write a letter to UN to brand the Biafra agitation, the Igbos a terrorist, the IPOs a terrorist. As we speak, the Fulani X-Men are still roaming about with AK-47, terrorizing people, destroying people's farm. When they say something and say, oh, don't bring your cow to my farm, they will kill them. They are killing people right now. They are intimidating people, terrorizing farmers. And you have not write any letter in any way to the UN to declare Fulani S-men a terrorist, but you can write a letter to UN to declare the Igbo state. You see what I'm talking about? We keep pretending we are one Nigeria. We are not. We are not. Since we cannot get things right, let everybody go their own separate ways. Okay. It was on the news today that the government is planning, to start taxing the beggars. That means the beggars on the street will start paying tax to government. Can you imagine such nonsense? The beggars will start paying tax now. Tell me what Nigeria has benefited ever since they put these APC people in government. Tell me what you have gained, Nigerians have gained, and say, okay, this is what we have gained for electing this set of people, these APC people in government. Now they want to start billing or taxing the beggars on the streets. The beggars they're supposed to help. The beggars they're supposed to educate. The beggars they're supposed to take out of the streets. Go and put them in schools. Help them. You are not planning how to tax them. Is that not crazy? Is that not stupid? When people like us say division is the best option, you start saying, oh, we are bad, we are bad, we are bad. Go to the north. This is not about north are bad, south are bad. This one is good, that one is good. Go to the north. Go to their cities. Go and see beggars on the streets. People that have nothing, people are suffering. Go to the camp, Aji camp. Go and see how people are suffering there. Those rich northerners in government, they don't give a shit. They don't care about these people. What they care about is their money and their family. It's their pockets. They care about their pockets and their family. They don't give a shit about these poor northerners. Go to their market. You go and see poor northerners. They will be selling sometimes sugarcane, cola nuts, selling something that's not even up to 3,000. They will stay inside the sun from the morning to the evening. Now you want to go and be taxing beggars. This government have nothing to offer Nigeria. That's why when people like us is saying the truth, people say, oh, we are bad, we are bad, we are bad, we are bad. We don't have light. The government is planning. This same government is planning now to increase electricity bill. Why? Under the very government they call corrupt president, corrupt government, PDP government or Jonathan government, They tried to Jonathan reduce the price. Jonathan reduced the price. Now they are trying to increase it now. They said Jonathan reduce it so that he can win the election. And so what? Why must you increase it? You are the one who promised the people a good life, a better life. Then why are you trying to increase it? Why would you increase light when the people don't even have light? People don't even have light. People will buy their own generator to generate light for themselves. Before they can run their business. When Jonathan were there, first subsidy, Jonathan tried to remove first subsidy. It is these same people who led the protest against Jonathan to say Jonathan cannot remove first subsidy. Buhari came in, few months, he removed the first subsidy. There was no protest. Everybody kept quiet. Now, people cannot buy fuel. The cost of fuel now is high. People can't buy it. If you can't buy fuel, if the cost of fuel is, how can you generate life for yourself? How can you run your business? Now, instead of the government to sit down and see how they will do it to make sure people get constant light, they are now planning to increase light bill. Under the very government who promised to make Nigeria enjoy constant light under 6 months. Because this same minister, Fashola, said that a government that cannot give the people constant light for 6 months is a confused, it's a clueless government. We are over 2 years. They are over 2 years in office now. What have they done? Those are the things. People are not ready to change. The government are not. I'm not saying PDP is bad or APC is bad or APC is good. We are all corrupt in Nigeria. We are all the same. We are not ready to change. That's why people like us is pushing for division. Let everything go their own separate. At least for 10 years. The Germans did it before. So let's see who can stand or restructure. Because people are saying restructure. No. People like Obasanjo is condemning restructure. He is crazy. He don't know what he's doing. Since Nigeria is not working for any one of us, things are bad. We can't remain like this. Let's go for restructure. If instead of restructure or division. I thank God for people like Atiku who is singing with him. AJ Clark. All of them are talking about it. Nigeria, we can't remain like this. Division might be the best way. That's why I support Biafra agitation. Division might be the best way. There is no hope Nigeria will be better tomorrow. APC is a confused political party, just like PDP. They are lying, telling you when they do something wrong, they will tell them what you are doing in is bad. They will tell you it is Jonathan. They push blame. They can't give you the sweet life that you are expecting. The only way might be the division or the structure. That's why there will be no presidential election in 2019 without restructure. No presidential election. I support it. Thank you.